Sziasztok, sziasztok. Hm. Em, Sziasztok. Sziasztok. Sziasztok, sziasztok, sziasztok. Mindjárt visszajövök, addig gyűjjetek. És 3 napig live-ozni fogunk egy fottelban. Nem minden. Pár perce feltettem egy videót. Top 10. Azt láthatjuk a legtöbbet. Nem is mondom, mit fogunk ma csinálni, ugye? Twitch-en elkezdtük egy Szelcsi Roberto karriermódot, és ma azt fogjuk folytatni. Itt a become level, vagy legyen. Load. Szép eszellával is majd fogunk foglalkozni, de őt később. Azt mondtátok, hogy azért nem tudtam játszani, mert ugye nem kezdtem el egy mérkőzésre, de most megnézzük. Edzővár mondja, hogy készen állunk. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy ilyenkor becseréljenek. Na nézzük, elkezdjük, azt legfeljebb jól kikapunk. Kíváncsi vagyok, hogy becserélnek-e, vagy amúgy március 15-en.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
So it's down to business here.
Most csak néznünk kell, hát
So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. Luis Suarez plays it out to the wing.
Neymar, addig itt kommentálgatok.
Neymar!
Neymar!
That is wayward.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Nicely controlled. Vargas can hoist it clear. Looks to thread it through. And it's Messi. Messi. Neymar. Vargas gets it away. Messi plays it backwards and they'll try again. Swept in.
Jó, nem,
And back out it comes.
Közben meg lesz hányan. Tetszenek.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Looks to slip it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Barcelona have the league's best defensive record. Messi. Now the pass. Luis Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Rafinha. Out wide to the right. Well, if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Out to the left it goes. Damiao. Back to the keeper and go again. Piqué. Daniel Alves.
Elég izgalmas meg.
And it's Messi. Luis Suarez
Let's go.
has been found.
Nice.
And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Away from immediate danger.
Oh, vagyok.
Barcelona are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. Rakitic passes it through. There's no flag! This is promising. Neymar. Lovely feet.
Itt vagyok, halló.
Looks like a good ball through.
Nein, nicht
And it's the
nein.
goalkeeper's to claim.
Messi, helyen. Tök jó. Elég most támadnunk kell.
Joaquin pumps it forwards. Now it's Damiao. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Luis Suarez. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Montoya. Forward it goes.
Pitchen az előző rész.
And it's Damiao. Lobs it in gently. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Rafinha is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, he's obviously been identified as a menace and they're dealing with him accordingly. I think we can expect more of the same.
Bíróban nem ide kacsintott.
Iniesta. Rakitic. Iniesta. Rakitic. Barcelona are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them. Vargas pumps it upfield. Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out.
Élőadás van. Mi vagyunk a támadók.
And it's Roberto. And the defence can get it clear. And the referee brings it to a close. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control for...
Ja, most már értem. Köszönöm, aki ezt a tanácsot mondta, hogy... Senki? Jó, köszönöm, hogy aki ezt a tanácsot mondta. Ezt bírom, itt az van írva. Nyilvános. Egy ponttal bővült, akkor így fogom, hogy minden másodperc. 5.0 és már 81-esek vagyunk, és 78-ak lesz. Cobalt Blue. Akkor úgy fogjuk, hogy minden másodikat lejátszuk. Hiszük. Nem kerültünk be, de most nem is szeretnék, mert nem lényeges meccs. 3-0. Egy mérkőzés. Nem derül, hogy játszottunk el. Cobalt Blue-kkal. Cobalt Blue-kkal. Szerintem...
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Camp Nou, bana.
There's the whistle. Barcelona bring a useful lead into their home game, having won the first leg on the road. And they look firm favourites to secure their place in the quarter-final, barring a capitulation. Now it's Messi. Messi's cross. Goalkeeper's ball. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Plays a clever pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba visszatér.
Daniel Alves. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Chipped through. Oh, well played, he saw that coming.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
It's a loose ball. Oh, didn't catch it right. It's come loose. Messi. Rafinha. Rafinha! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempt at goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
Hoists it high. Well positioned to make that interception. Decent progress down the left. He's had a go! Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Jordi Alba.
Jordi Alba. Nem tudom, melyik
Daniel Alves.
Messi
Alvaro Pereira pumps it upfield. With a delicate ball. Shoots! It's a goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Bartra plays it out to the flank. Who's going to make this theirs? Vermaelen. Rakitic. And it's Luis Suarez.
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, they've still got that cushion from the first leg, but their confidence will have taken a battering out there in the first half. It's important they now stop the rot in the second.
Here we go again then.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Spoon forward. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Roberto. Bartra. Jordi Alba. Rakitic. Neymar looks to dink one in. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Tries to get it forward quickly. Luis Suarez. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Luis Suarez. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Keeper's got good distance on that. Barcelona still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Aimed long and direct. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper's ball. Jordi Alba. Aimed forward. Vermaelen pushes to get on the end of it. And he has been fouled there.
And just look at the keeper. He's really busy trying to get as much protection in place as he possibly can. Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
Daniel Alves to play it forward. Who's going to make this theirs? Jordi Alba. It's a long forward pass. Vermaelen can shoot here. And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, as chances go, that was as good as it gets, and it could well have got them back on level terms.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Gets good distance on it. Looking to hit the front line. Passes it through. And he's there to hoof it away. Rafinha. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Tries lifting it over. Jordi Alba does well to read it and intercepts. Spoon forward. Tries a through ball. It's Rakitic! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Pumps it upfield. And time is up. Defeat disguised as victory. A loss here softened and overridden by their first leg success. Aggregate winners, and they go through. Well, after what we saw in the first game, Jim, what are your observations now?
I think the important thing for the second leg was that they didn't become uncertain as to whether they set up to defend or attack.
Messi lett a év futballistája, ő nyerte az aranylabdát. You are not squad. Nem. Egy köcsög. Csúriából ki. Mi most akartam? Messi, Neymar, Iniesta, Busquets. Na, most már tényleg. Sose érünk a végére, munkavállalók.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And we're underway. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Shot at goal! It's come loose. Volleyed effort.
Well, no doubt if he'd sacrificed some of the power he was trying to put into that and favour a better technique, then I think he might have had more joy.
He's had a go! Too close for comfort.
Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Iniesta. Sergio Busquets. Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Now it's Luis Suarez. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that's where he wants it. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta passes it through. He slid it through. Suarez has a go! That's gone a long way up and away. Iniesta. Now it's Messi. Into the channel. Oh, good interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rafinha! He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Március. Rafinha. Messi. It's a good-looking cross. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Tried to play it through.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Jordi Alba comes sliding in. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Jordi Alba gets his final warning. Rafinha. Defence has got rid of that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Piqué. Who's going to make this theirs? Barcelona are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Daniel Alves. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? It's a fabulous position. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Messi. On a strong run down the right. Promising cross. He's gone for it! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
How about it? Aimed long and direct. And it's Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Now it's Luis Suarez. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Looks like a good ball through. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Timely intervention. Bravo gets it upfield. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Messi. Drilled in low. Piqué. Now it's Messi. Messi. Swept in. Real chance!
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Roberto. Shapes to shoot!
Well, I suspect there'll have been a few nails chewed off during that attack. How they survived, I'm not quite so sure, but their lead is intact, and that's all that matters.
Messi with the ball through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. The final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. The end of the game. Reflections?
Barcelona made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are always tough, you know, it's not always...
Én diventare de köszönöm az információt ennek a nézőnek, aki mondta, hogy tudok játszani.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would go for Sofiane Feghouli. When he injects a bit more aggression or determination into his game, his performance level hits an impressive high. He becomes a more prolific supplier and a greater goal threat too.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now the pass. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rakitic plays it short. Piatti with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Steered out wide. Messi. Messi's cross. He's dealt with that well. Alcacer. He's tried one. There was plenty of power on that. Barcelona have been just so good at home. You couldn't find fault, Jim.
No, I think they've been brilliant at home. A wonderful success story. I feel I must pay tribute to a side with great desire.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Diego gets it upfield. And it's Luis Suarez. Enzo Perez battles to win it back. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Neymar. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Passes it through. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Neymar. Oh, glorious footwork! Rakitic delivers. And back out it comes. It's anyone's ball. Barcelona get it back again. Gomez plays a clever pass. Faguli. Rafinha boots it upfield. It's a long forward pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. So off we go once more.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Enzo Perez. João Cancelo. Faguli. On a strong run down the right. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Enzo Perez pumps it upfield, plays it out to the wing. Piatti goes long and forward. A chance! Has a swing at it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, we love a trier, Peter, but it has to be a far greater quality to beat the keeper from there.
Barcelona have the league's best defensive record. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch not to give up hope just yet.
Iniesta. Barcelona still contemplating when to use their last remaining substitute. Roberto. Neymar. Speculative strike. He's got away with one there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Neymar going full tilt down the left. And he's whipped it in low. And that is wayward.
Well, he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
Gaia, aimed long and direct. Gomez. Faguli. Brings it forward. Lovely bit of skill. 5 minutes left on the clock. Neymar. Looks like a good ball through. Piatti. And it's Alcacer. Alcacer takes a look up. Deep into stoppage time. Március. Iniesta. The final whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Listen, I think they certainly met their match here. There was a lovely ebb and flow to the encounter, but very little to choose between the teams, and so we've ended up with an entertaining share of the spoils.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.
PV Blue White.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So it's away we go then. Barcelona are back home having earned a lead in the away leg, but they are wary that the tie is only halfway through. Much work still to be done en route to the semi-final. Vermaelen. Rafinha. Messi. Pumps it forwards. Keeper's got good distance on that. Piqué. Iniesta. Rafinha. Now the pass. Messi. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. I've managed to get it away. Tries a through ball. None shall pass. That's the message there. It's gone behind for a goal kick. Rakitic. Rafinha.
Midway through the first half, and there's an impotence about this game that's causing me concern, and probably most of the stadium too. Let's just hope that by the end, it'll have been forgotten.
In once more. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And it's Messi. Clears it out of harm's way. Belts one! Iaramendi. Looks to slip it through. Keeper's ball. Vermaelen. Aimed forward. Messi has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Luis Suarez. He can get that clear. And out to safety. How about it? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Daniel Alves would have known he needed to generate more power behind that, but it just lacked the precision anyway.
And the whistle goes for half-time.
Barcelona will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead, and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again.
Barcelona playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Iaramendi plays it out to the wing. Rafinha. Roberto. Looks like a good ball through. Daniel Alves beats the offside trap. Rakitic. Good clearance and very necessary. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Passes it through. Now surely! He's gone for it! This could fall anywhere! Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Rakitic. Out to the left it goes. Jordi Alba. Fired in from distance. He's had a go! Goes direct to the front line. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Daniel Alves is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Vermaelen gets into the right position to intercept. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. In with a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
Gets it back. Now it's Luis Gustavo. Out towards the flank. Fires it in low. Saved only by poor finishing.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Looking to hit the front line. Played out to the right. Roberto. Spooned forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Away from immediate danger. Jordi Alba gets it back, boots it upfield. Chance! Crosses in a low one. Defence has got rid of that. Brings it forward. Now the pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that will be the final act. So now do you believe? You have to. Just 2 more steps to glory. Well, after what we saw in the first game, Jim, what are your observations now?
Well, they did all their good work in the first leg and knew that protecting their lead was the priority here, and I would add that it was done very professionally.
Real Madrid lesz. Real Madrid lesz a következő elődöntősen. Nem kerültél be a squadba. Ott vagyok a csapatban, de vajon ígérem, hogy a holnapi live-ban sokkal fittebb leszek. De nem vagyunk ott, akkor nem megyünk. Egy nulla. Megyünk az elklasszikonba. Be van borulva.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Muszáj volt Március 15-i live-ot csinálni.
There's the whistle. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would say a man who earns his pay, Sergio Ramos, leads by example with total commitment, which sometimes gets him in trouble, but which usually does a very solid job. He won't hold back.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Cristiano Ronaldo with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. I've managed to get it away. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Daniel Carvajal. Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. And it's Toni Kroos. Toni Kroos passes it through. Benzema has a go! World-class Karim Benzema! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Ez már megvarázó.
Benzema just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Luis Suarez has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Megérdem.
Out for a throw. Lovely feet. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Loose ball. Who's going to get that? Barcelona were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Daniel Carvajal cuts it out. Who's going to make this theirs? Messi puts his foot on the gas. Pepe with the foul. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kovacic. Pepe. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Barcelona are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
And it's Benzema. Tries a through ball. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's there to get rid. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, when you concede a second so soon after conceding a first, it has a bigger impact on spirit, and they've looked a little demoralised since. They need picking up, and the right pep talk could inspire a way back, but we'll see on that.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Sergio Ramos. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looks like a good ball through. Kovacic tries the route one option. And it's Roberto. A long ball, but not especially accurate. He's had a shot! Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Barcelona
he has
with
great
a decent
set-piece
chance here,
prowess. I
and
think
there's
you know
no
what's
doubt about
coming,
who'll
but
take
stopping it another matter.
Now it's Benzema. Roberto is fouled. And out to safety. Busquets.
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Kovacic. Modric. And it's Roberto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema. Spoon forward. Done very well to intervene. Roberto. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Luis Suarez. Going for goal! Oh, it's gone in! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
2-1, ki van egy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Keylor Navas gets it upfield. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Toni Kroos. Cristiano Ronaldo gets it, and now what? Keeper's got good distance on that. Toni Kroos tries to get it forward quickly. Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Modric. Good. The referee's awarded a free kick. Away from immediate danger. And time is up. Well, you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort and the endeavour we saw, but they probably just lacked a...
Miért nem is kupa volt, hanem La Liga. Bocsánat, hogyha nem beszélek. Most nem ilyen beszélős lány. Az a lényeg, lássátok ezt a gyönyörű.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, PSV against Barcelona. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So off we go then. Barcelona made the most of their home advantage, winning the first leg. And that leaves them in a position where they only need to draw to secure themselves a place in the quarter-finals. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He'll have a dip! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Away from immediate danger. And it's Messi. Neymar tries a through ball, and he's cut it out. Out wide to the right. Now the pass. Narsing looking to get on the end of this. Corner then. Clears it out of harm's way. Sergio Busquets passes it through. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Rakitic with the short one. Decent ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Rakitic gets it into the middle. Luke de Jong brings the ball forward. Március charges in.
His decision-making really is what let him down more than anything else.
Pushes it out wide. Oh, that's neat. It's come loose. Bruma gives chase. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. That's gone for a throw-in. And he's there to cut it out. Now it's Luke de Jong. Looks like a good ball through. Face to face with the keeper. Goal! PSV! We're back where we started. It's level on aggregate. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Ya işte.
Barcelona draw things level on aggregate. And there's the end of the first half.
The important thing is not to concede anymore. They've used their cushion from the first leg, but they're still very much in this game.
And we're underway again.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Március. Douglas. Rakitic. Douglas. It's a long forward pass. Roberto. Diving header! They've scored!
Well, when one or two others were maybe a tad slow at restarting this game, then up steps a big character who was simply switched on and bright, and he sparked another advantage for his team at an important stage. It augurs well.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you can catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Jó, azt egyértelmű.
Barcelona have a sub ready to come on. Barcelona take the aggregate lead. Could this prove decisive? Looks to slip it through. That intervention was very necessary. Piqué. Jordi Alba tries a long pass towards the front. Thrust towards the front line. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. That's gone a long way up and away. Barcelona have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. Surely he scores! Danger averted for now. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Gets it upfield. Guardado with the ball through. Narsing looking to get on the end of this. Hurls himself at it! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Guardado can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Luke de Jong.
That's good defence. Plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Chance! Shapes to shoot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Jordi Alba. He's gone long. Roberto gets into a dangerous position. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Spoon forward. 4 added minutes on the board. This lead then looking... Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
PSV look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need...
And that's that. Barcelona are through. They followed up their win in the first leg with another win here. It was never in doubt. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, when you can go away from home and produce a win like that, then we've got to expect more of it. And while I know every game is different, that's a blueprint which should be used more.
Hagyni kell nekik, hogy edzessenek. Atletico ellen, ezt kihagyjuk. Akkor az első szintjük. Természetesen. Egy Lengyelország és egy Ukrajna fog következni.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
So that's got things underway. Barcelona bring a useful lead into their home game, having won the first leg on the road. And they seem to have one foot in the final, just need to finish the job. And he's onside! It's broken loose! Aimed long and direct. Now it's Bale. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Modric. And it's Neymar. Messi. Sergio Ramos gets into the right position to intercept. Carvajal. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. And it's Dani Alves. Lobs it in gently. And the defence can get it clear. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Hoists it high, gets up to head it! That's a half-decent try.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Sergio Busquets. Messi. Passes it through. Defence has got rid of that. Precious little by way of goalmouth action yet. Piqué. Daniel Alves. Messi made the difference in the first leg, one of the stars of that show. Looks like a good ball through. Sergio Busquets has it out wide and in space. Piqué. Rakitic. Half-time in the semi-final.
Barcelona will be relatively happy. They've protected their lead and now the onus is on their opponents to start taking a few risks, which may play right into their hands.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Kovacic. And it's Bale. Bale. No, ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Good challenge. He just stood firm. Sergio Busquets, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Messi. Now the pass. He's gone for it! Decent enough try.
Well, If he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Benzema looks to thread it through. Away from immediate danger. Roberto tries to get it forward quickly. Marcelo battles to win it back. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Busquets. Daniel Alves is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Modric pumps it forwards. Tries to cut back. He's dealt with that well. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Barcelona have chosen to bring on the last of their substitutes. Roberto. Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Neymar. Isco. Iniesta gets it back. And it's Piqué. Can he deliver? Lovely bit of skill. Roberto. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Looks to slip it through. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Piqué has got himself a free kick. Surely he scores! He's gone for it! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Yeah, they should be out of sight, and they're not because of a little sloppiness in front of goal.
Ez ajándék volt és nem használták.
Toni Kroos gets it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Konkrétan semmiért kaptam egy sárga lapot.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona have done it. Into the final, and they can taste glory now. Well, after what we saw in the first game, Jim, what are your observations now?
I think the important thing for the second leg was that they didn't become uncertain as to whether they set up to defend or attack. And I thought they got the balance just right. Good job done.
Igazán sárga lapot kaptam a semmiért. Márciusban szólveszte körül. Na, ott vagyunk. Spanyolország.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. Poland against Spain. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And we're underway. Pumps it forwards. Daniel Carvajal. Cesc Fabregas. Daniel Carvajal. And it's Deulofeu. Diego Costa. A chance! He's gone for it! Camille Glick knocks it away. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
Keeps everyone guessing. Furman. Who's going to make this theirs? Now the pass. Daniel Carvajal. Back to the keeper and go again. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Costa. Played out to the right. Chipped through. Keita. Deulofeu. Now it's Costa. Out wide to the right. Looks like a good ball through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Blaszczykowski. Looking for options. And it's Piszczek. It's a great ball. Deulofeu. Roberto. Knocks it towards the front. Piqué battles to win it back. Daniel Carvajal. Roberto boots it upfield. Diego Costa has a pop! Goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside. And I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
He's not played the ball. That's a foul. Sergio Ramos gets it away. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Spain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Nézzük meg a kezdő felállást. Nem játszik Lewandowski.
Here we go again then. Spain carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Daniel Carvajal. Jordi Alba. Koke. Jordi Alba. Koke. Roberto. Now it's De La Feu. Dinks one in. And it's Keita. And he's whipped it in low. He scores! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Spain get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Jordi Alba. Keita. Passes it through. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he was right in front of goal and he probably should have scored, to be fair.
He put on quite a show there.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Cesc Fabregas gets it back. Koke, who's set up 1 goal so far. Poland have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
Roberto. And it's Keita. 75 minutes played. Sergio Ramos. Keita. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And out to safety.
Well, he rushed into that and didn't give anyone a chance to get on the end of it.
Mishevsky. Lucas Piszczek. Blaszczykowski. Proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Lovely bit of skill. That's gone a long way up and away. 4 added minutes on the board. And time is up. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It's a very good win, and as a former defender, I know they'll be very happy at the back not to have conceded. Yes, you're part of a team, but as a unit that works together, you have an added pride in a job well done.
Magyarország, Ausztria 1-0 lett. Hát jó. És az F csoport első. Na és ezzel a meccsel szeretnék elköszönni. Ja, elmentjük, hogy holnap legyen mit folytatni. És holnap befejezzük Twitch-en. Ja, nem is látszott. Remélem azért látszottam valamennyi. Twitch-en befejezzük a szezon. Tetszett, lájkol, iratkozz fel. Sziasztok!